Right now, what happens after the election? Here to talk about the transition process is Max Stier, CEO of the Partnership for Public Service and nonpartisan advisor to both the Clinton and Trump transition teams. Max, thanks for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
A lot of people don't know what's already going on. We focus a lot about the election, the process, the horse race, but underneath all of that, both teams have been working for some time.
You've got it exactly right. You're talking about the largest, most complex, important takeover on the planet. You've got a $4 trillion budget for the U.S. government. You've got over 4 million people that work there, if you count the military as well, 4,000 political appointees, and whoever our next president is going to have to make sure that all of that is working right so that they can actually fulfill their promises, keep us safe in a dangerous world, and that work has to start taking place both pre-election and very intensely after the election as well.
The chair for the Trump campaign is New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, and then for the Clinton campaign is Ken Salazar, former Colorado senator.
Exactly right, and each of them have teams that are working hard right now trying to make sure that if their candidate wins, that they're ready to take over the government, again, to keep us safe and to fulfill the promises that they need to do. And it's a huge undertaking. You've got hundreds of different operating units in the government, got lots of problems that you know about, you got the asteroids coming in that you don't know about, and if you don't, again, prepare early, which means getting your team set, making sure you have your 100, 200-day plans once you arrive, making sure you understand the lay of the land, you're in big trouble, and so are we.
How detailed are they getting now? Are they going down to positions? Are they looking at people to fill positions? What level of detail are they getting to?
Well, what they should be doing, there again, 4,000 political appointees. Of them, 1,100 are Senate confirmed. There are about 400 to 500 that are central to the running of our government, and they're clearly not going to be picking people right now, but they do need to be looking at options. They need to decide what the critical positions are. They need to be figuring out who those options might be, and they need to be ready to move immediately after the election so that they have any chance of getting the team on the field in real time.
Is one team doing it better than the other team?
Well, so this is one of the fun things. Obviously, in the election, you have a campaign against each other. Right now, they both have races against the clock. Both teams are working actively. Their job is to make sure not that they're beating each other, but they're actually going to be ready in time. And I think both of them are doing the things that they need to do. But they're just starting the marathon, and it's a sprint, so not a very easy thing to do.
73 days from Election Day to inauguration, and then you are there. Once you're at January 20th, that's it.
That's it. 73 days. They got to start earlier. They have started early in order to be ready. And when you think about that's it, that's the safety of our country. The transition is the point of maximum vulnerability. Again, it's a dangerous world when people are looking for a time to create havoc. In this country, the moment of handover of power is one of those times in which we have to be extra ready. They're making lots of promises on the campaign trail. They can't get those done if they don't have their team ready and prepared and the right people in the jobs.
Is there some right seat, left seat with the outgoing administration once you get to the point where you have the people that you have chosen?
That's an excellent question, and the past has not been super good on that. The Bush administration had the best handoff of power ever to the Obama team. They started a tabletop exercise so that they would literally, as you just suggested, do a crisis management practice round with the new people coming in. A new law requires that be done again. You need to see more of that. You need to see a continuity of the outgoing folks helping the new people coming in, or else they can't be ready. And we don't want, a crisis to be a live exercise when these people are doing it the first time. They need to practice. They need to be the right people. They need to be prepared. And they need the help from the outgoing.
So both teams are working on the peaceful transition of power.
Both teams are doing it, and it's good for all of us. We should see more of an investment because this is whether we're going to get the government that we want.
Max, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks a million for doing this.
Back with some final thoughts after one last break.